So, you've heard about Fugue, or how others would say, Fugue, or Fuji. Welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna be taking a look at the Fugue trailer. I haven't seen it, been busy with the holidays. We're gonna just jump right into this. What I have planned for today's video, we're gonna be looking at the trailer for Fugue. We're gonna be getting on Star Rail and playing Fugue and giving our actual honest opinions. And actually, we're just gonna be dumbing it way down. There might be people out there that don't know what Fugue is, or what she does, or how she applies to their account, whether they're a new player or a returning player, whether that be like you took a break for a year, or you took a break for some months and now you're just coming back because of all the exciting things that are coming in 2025. We're gonna basically, this is gonna be a dumbed down version, what Fugue does, how she applies, and I'll be using how she applies to my account, and I'll be also giving my pulling opinions as well from my account point of view as well. Sit back, relax, grab your favorite drink, beverage, cocktail, whatever you need to relax, and then let's jump right in. Like I said, I haven't seen any of this stuff. I haven't even seen what Fugue actually does. We are a leak-free channel over here. We don't look at leaks. We wait until the character comes out, or we wait until the official Honkai Star Rail Twitter actually releases information or drip marketing. We're gonna jump right into this trailer. I'm excited. I hope this is like,
is
jump
there
right in.
anything else you want to do?
Okay.
I can only pick one?
Bro, her design is...
You can only pick one.
No glaze though, we ain't gonna glaze. We ain't gonna glaze.
Then let's go. The cosmos stretches far and stars fill the sky.
Okay, but... Well, yo, this soundtrack...
I...
Oh my god.
Have not seen enough.
Skewers!
Oh, it's Yun Lee.
Don't get upset. You're in good hands.
You just magic, okay?
I bought your shoes, and now I can't walk
She's like
straight!
a magician.
Compensation on the double!
Can't walk straight, huh?
Hey, the voice acting's pretty good for this.
The
Like,
shoes
I
are
kind of
meant
swore I
for
heard
decent people.
some things that they said
Why
they don't know
don't you
about the voice
ask
actors,
them?
but it sounds really good. I know it's different from the original, but it sounds good to me.
There are countless sites in this universe. Why choose this one?
Wow. This
Because
soundtrack is insane.
this is the one I cherish. But this isn't yours. This
No, bro.
is mine.
Bro, what? Bro, they switched to anime style, bro. Wow. Wow. And then she wakes up in the tube. Dude. Hey, that was kinda lit. Try not to glaze, but that was kinda lit. That was... Her character design is amazing. That was insane. That was awesome. So now we're just going to transition to getting on Star Rail. And we're back. And we're actually on Star Rail. Like I said, guys, we're just gonna be going through actually Fugue's kit right here. Let's just jump right into actually trying the character. All right, like I said, we're gonna do this like on a very dumbed down scale. That way, new or returning players, when they find this video, you know, they could have a somewhat of a close understanding to how this character comes out. I mean, how this character plays, or if they want to add them to their account. So let's just go right through this. Enables allies to reduce toughness regardless of weakness type. Pause right there. Basically, you're telling me she enables me to reduce the toughness bar, even if we're not matching element. Might be kind of cracked, but let's not just jump straight into, you know, assumptions. Enables allies to deal break damage multiple times. So when you break them, I'm assuming there's multiple triggers of that damage. Okay, well, let's just see. That one's kind of confusing. Enables all allies to trigger super break damage. Now, super break damage is a newer damage type, since even for me, like when I got into the game right around when Fei Xiao came out, I was learning super break was kind of confusing. And basically, and you know, y'all could probably correct me in the comments, it is an extra instance of damage when a character is already weakness broken, which basically it like broke the game when it came out. And now they're, you know, we're not gonna get into HP inflation, but they have came out with ways to counteract that. But just focusing straight on Fugue here. Enables all allies to trigger super break damage. So that basically means she helps them deal extra instances of damage for super break teams, is what I'm assuming. Her design is kinda lit. Her design is kinda lit. Wow. See her. Wow. See her skill? Wow, bro. She like gains the tails. Yeah, that's clean. What does this do for you? Oh, it dazes them. Can you like, wow. And then you just, let's see. Let's just jump right in. Oh, here we go. Here's the big breakdown. So her basic attack deals minor fire damage to one enemy. Well, not too wowed about that. Virtue Beckons Bliss. Her skill grants one ally Foxian Prayer, where she's giving a buff to one ally, which increases their break effect. This is definitely break support. Definitely break support. And enables to reduce toughness when attacking enemies that don't have the corresponding weakness type. So basically, when you give Foxian Prayer to like your DPS, and let's say your DPS is Akron, it's lightning, and you're going against a boss that doesn't have lightning, she will be able to give you matching type, like regardless. Like, so it doesn't, not even matching, it makes it to where it ignores it completely. Makes this unit enter the turret. So then she gets a buff after she does that. So then she goes Super Saiyan, enhancing her basic attack. Oh, and then she gets a enhanced, okay. When ally unit Foxian Prayer attack, Fugue has a high chance to reduce the enemy's target's defense. Oh, and then she puts a debuff on them. That's pretty fucking sick. Solar Splendor shines upon all. Her ultimate deals fire damage to all enemies. You know, that don't really jingle my bells or nothing. This attack ignores weakness type to reduce all enemies' toughness. Damn. Now hold on now. That actually might be okay. This attack ignores weakness type to reduce all enemies' toughness. Fortune follows where virtue spreads. This is her talent. While Fugue is on the field, enemy targets will get additionally afflicted with Cloud Flame Luster. So just by her being on the field, they get another debuff. Is that like another debuff? When Cloud Flame Luster is reduced to 0, the enemy will take weakness break damage again after. So it basically gives them another toughness bar after allies attack weakness broken enemy target. Additionally deals super break damage. Wow, bro, this is gonna be insane for super break. Super break, this is literally inflicts daze on enemies with a certain area. After entering battle via attacking dazed enemies, Fugue action advances, so she moves forward with a high chance to afflict enemy target the same defense reduction state as that applied by Fugue skill. Damn. Okay, let's get right into it. Let's just look at her animations, right? We're going with our DPS. Hey yo! Hey yo, that's clean. Oh, and this is see, like their bar is different. Their bar is different. So if I break this person, let's see what happens now that you have Foxian Prayer. Let's see. This is our boy Gallagher, Zaddy Gallagher. He's so clean. And this is her enhanced attack. We can just, wow. I gotta probably slow that down so I can see what that actually looks like. Let's look at her. I guess we can just go into her ult, right? Since we already have it. Take that off. This is what everybody wants, all right? So this is gonna, so it looks like it's, bro, this is about to be clean. Let's just see. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, that was, wow. Okay, let's reduce y'all. That's cool, man. What the? See, Hoyo, they will make you pull on a character just on the animations alone, dude. Like, my god. Just on the animations alone, it's like, man, I should pull him. No me. Let's look at Zaddy Gallagher's his ult, just because it's so clean. Oh, it's getting nasty. But see, the thing is, Hoyo always makes it to where they have a team that's like perfectly synergized in the setups. So this is kind of deceiving. So this works really well, and these guys are all like fire weakness broken anyway. They're all they have fire weakness. So like they're actually this team is excelling well. Let's look at that ult one more time. Sped up, obviously. Let's do it like this ult's so cool. Absolute cinders. Oh my god, that is so cool. Let's look at her details, man. Let's just jump right into her details. We've already read her traces. No, we didn't read her traces, but we already know her skill and her ultimate, right? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, we'll do a brief description. Yeah, we don't need to get into all this. Like I said, this is a dumbed down version. Don't need to get into all the details. So let's look at some of her bonus abilities that her passives. So after an allied target breaks weakness, additionally delays the action of the enemy target by 15%. After she weakness breaks, she additionally delays the action of the enemy. So then she slows them down. That's pretty good, man. Like that's like a really good support for this. So like Super Break eating right now, honestly. The Super Break team category is like eating with Fugue. Increases this unit break effect by 30%. After using skill for the first time, immediately recovers 1 skill point. That makes her a little bit skill point positive, just a tad, just for that first turn, which will help when you're ramping up into some of those harder fights. She increases the unit's break effect by 30%. That's pretty nice. So then like whoever you're buffing, their break effect gets increased by 30%, which is nuts, which probably would help you beat some of them break effect thresholds that you're needing on some of these break effect relic sets. So let's look at this last bonus ability. When an enemy target's weakness gets broken, increases teammates. So then she gets a team-wide buff, excluding her, break effect by 6%. So that means everybody's break effect increases by another 6%. If Fugue's break effect is 220%, which she's a break effect character, so you better be pushing for those high break effect rolls, 20%. Like you better be pushing for that stat roll or higher. The break effect is boosted by an additional 12%, lasting for 2 turns. This effect can stack up to 2 times. Honestly, she might be a really good pull, maybe even a must pull for people or account that want to build into Super Break. And if you're a new player, from what I have come to understand about Star Rail, is now the way Star Rail is rolling, we're starting to break off into team comps, categories, actual teams. And I use the word categories from Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So basically the category is Super Break. That's like the whole team setup. So if you're like a new player and you're like, oh, should I pull for Fugue? Unless you got Super Break characters that will assist Fugue, Firefly, or Gallagher, which they're all available right now. So you can go for them. But as a new player and somebody who's trying to play free to play, that will be very hard to invest into, because the model that they have set up right now on Star Rail, team investment. Which category are you investing in? Are you investing in Super Break? Are you investing in debuffs, nihility, or DOT, which people say DOT is dead? I disagree. Are you going for follow-up, which Fei Xiao is crushing the game, and Fei Xiao is another DPS for follow-up, and you have to decide where you're gonna put your investment and where you're gonna put your jades, because if you're a free-to-play player or you're just now starting out, you'll see these brand new characters and you'll probably be like, ooh, everybody's talking about them, they're a must pull, and it's confusing. I say look into Super Break. That playstyle appeals to you, then I pull for Fugue, because this is Honkai support rail, and the supports go a lot longer than DPS. That's just a guarantee, bro. That is across every gacha I have ever played. Treasure Cruise, Dokkan Battle, Tokyo Ghoul. This is across all games where the DPSs always get power crept and the supports usually stay good way longer. They stay relevant for a long time. Not even a long time, but just for longer than the DPSs, because they pump DPSs out like candy, because everybody likes seeing big numbers. You like doing big damage. You like clearing the content quick. So that's what sells the best. When you see supports like this, it's most of the time it is advised to get a support character, but only get the character if it fits your team. That's another thing. Like, only get this character if it fits what you have. And if you don't have super break right now, then I would look into super break, see if that is a playstyle you like. And because that's basically all it is just breaking down enemies' weaknesses, not making them able to move. And you're always ahead of the curve. You're always breaking their weakness, doing extra damage on top of hitting them when their weakness broken. If that is the playstyle that you like playing, then I would say pick up or Fugue. But if you are like, she looks okay, I'm kind of excited for other characters that I've seen, or if you watch leaks, if you're excited for other characters that you've seen, or you just want to hold off, I would hold off. I wouldn't get Fugue. Like, if you're like, they might come up with some later on down the line, which is true. That may be better than Fugue. She might get power craft. But if you already have a super break team established, or you're building into super break, I'd pick up Fugue. If you don't have either of those options, don't grab Fugue. Save your jades, and it's gonna be okay, I promise. Don't feel like you're missing out on anything. Believe the hype. Just literally go about your business. All right, let's look at her eidolons real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and end the video. Just for the people who are kind of like, well, let's see what your eidolons, because it might be worth it. Let's just see what the super break team builders are getting. Let's just look. Earthbound I was, Cloudward IB. Allied target with Foxy and Prayer, which is that buff, increases their weakness break efficiency by 50%. So then they get an additional weakness break efficiency by 50%, which is insane for weakness break. If you have super break team, Harmony Trailblazer, that's another one that I forgot about. And Harmony Trailblazer is free. You gotta grind to get him to E6. You gotta grind and put your foot down into the paste if you want to get Harmony Trailblazer to E6. If I'm building super break, it's worth it. And then I would grab Fugue as well. E1, that's pretty solid. Now, do I think it's worth for my pockets? No. Now, E2, Beatitude dawns for the worthy. When an enemy target weakness gets broken, Fugue regenerates 3 energy. After using ultimate, Fugue regenerates 3 energy every time an enemy target's weakness gets broken. So she's gonna be throwing ults left and right. Is that what I'm hearing? And then throw an energy regeneration rope on her, maybe? After using ultimate, advances the action of all allies with 24%. Now that's crazy. Now that's actually fucking busted. So then she does a team-wide action advance after she ults, and she's getting 3 energy every time she weakness breaks. So if you're going against like multiple characters, she might be kind of crazy. So we go to E4, bereft of form, which name to bear. Allied target with Foxy and Prayer increases their break damage dealt by 20%. That's how it increases their break damage dealt. So then they get an extra instance of break damage, not an extra instance, but an extra damage increase to their break damage for the ally that's buffed by her skill. E4 is, that's like 20%. That's like, okay, that's good. E2 is definitely her best so far, 100%. Now E6, now we are now entering E1. You can come away with E1 kind of luckily. We're getting into, okay, you're either really, really, really lucky, or you are a dolphin, and it's okay. E4, you're 100% a dolphin, and you're starting to shed your skin a little bit. E5, E6. When you get to E5, you might as well go for E6. Like, let's just cut the shit. Let's just cut this shit. You're already in this deep. You might as well go for E6. And if you're at E6, you are Moby Dick. What's that whale from Pinocchio? Mafamo? I don't know his name. But yeah, that's you. That's you right there. Let's look at E6. Clairvoyance of Boom and Doom. Increases Fugue's weakness break efficiency by 50%. So she gets another weakness break efficiency break by 50%, which is if you're going for 220% on your, oh my goodness. While Fugue is in the turret scorched state, so when she has that buff after using her skill, Foxy and Prayer takes effect on all allies. So basically, when she is in the Super Saiyan state at E6, and she is in the Super Saiyan state, Foxy and Prayer takes effect on literally the whole team. So basically everybody does weakness break. That's like busted. That's busted. And durably, that's how they do. They make it to where like nothing survived. I would assume E6, nothing would survive. Like their weakness would always be gone, and you'd always be doing constant super break damage. And I'm pretty sure once we get like another, when 3.0 drops, and eventually later down the line we get a 3.0 DPS for super break or break characters, E6 Fugue game might actually be baby mode at that point. Oh, let's check her. Let's look at her light cone real quick. Light cone. So then you would go, let's say you get, Fugue and you want to get her light cone as well. So then you're going S1. A little bit of a dolphin move, but it's okay. You may get lucky. So let's get right into it. Increases the wearer's break effect by 60%. When an enemy target weakness gets broken, let's just read that slow. Increases the wearer's break effect by 60%. So then she gets another break effect increased by 60% with her like. When an enemy target's weakness gets broken, there is a 100% base chance to inflict the charring state on it. Then she inflicts a debuff on the enemy, which increases its break damage taken by 18%, lasting for 2 turns. This effect can also stack 2 times. Bro, what the fuck? This cone is crazy. This cone is kind of crazy. She puts an 18% break debuff. It's like a break damage amplify times 2, 36. Is that 36? That's 36% increase just from her light cone. Bro, so I'm a firm believer, bro, especially on Star Rail. I'm sorry, but this is the last thing I gotta say before I go. But if you are pulling for the character, and for me, what I do is if I pull for a character and I really like them, I'm gonna get their like I don't even have to think about it. But for a free-to-play character or player or somebody who's returning, and it's like looking at these options, for me, it depends on how invested I am into the game to decide if I'm pulling for the light. And there's a couple factors that go into that. Do I have a 5-star light cone that's free to play that will do somewhat okay with this? That's one. Do I have a 4-star light cone that somewhat mimics this? Most likely not. I'm just gonna put a spoiler alert. So those are 2 major points that you need to know if you're gonna pull for the light cone, because 9 times out of 10, and like I said, it's 90% of the time when they have a light cone, it's gonna be really good. And some people don't pull for weapons. When you pull for weapons, it does make the character run a whole lot better. This is like half their kit. Like this is how they're actually supposed to be played. And I know some people are like, oh, I don't like that. Well, that's just how Hoyo does it. I don't mind it, you know, but for free-to-play players or people that, you know, that are light spenders, this is a big investment to probably get the light cone too, along with the character if you come away with it. 9 times out of 10 when they have a light cone for the character, it makes the character run a lot smoother and you feel a lot more comfortable when you're playing the character with their signature weapon. From there, those are things you got to think about when you're pulling for these weapons and these light cones. 10 times out of 10, if I have the character I like, I'm pulling the light cone. I don't care. And if I really like him, I'm going E2 automatically. I think that's everything, guys. I appreciate y'all for dropping by. Sorry this video ran kind of long, 35 minutes. Yeah, we're going to cut that down. All right, boys, we'll catch you on the flip. Thank you for dropping by, and we appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for looking at the channel. And hopefully we keep this train rolling. We're going to keep doing, and we might change the way this format of this video works. I'm just testing this out just to get these videos out, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys for dropping by. Like, comment, subscribe if you want more content like this, and we're going to be showing out these videos. All right, y'all have a nice day. Bye.